Hello friends, I'm so glad you could join me today. I am documenting my journey on becoming debt-free again, so welcome to Second Chance Budgeting. I'll be exploring cash stuffing and unstuffing, finding ways to increase my income, and saving towards some big goals, all while digging myself out of debt once again. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you join me during my adventures. Today is going to be a little bit of a longer video. I'm going to be cash and stuffing for January of 2024. We're going to be doing a quick sinking funds update, and then using the money that I unstuff, I'm going to be doing a quick cash condensing. So I hope you will stick around for all of that. I'm just going to move this out of the way. Off camera, I've got a list of what I need to unstuff, so we'll just go ahead and get started in that. All right. So it looks like for food, I need to unstuff a total of 122. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, and 2. All right. I do need to set aside $2 for my Use My Change challenge. And the rest is going to go into my food surplus. So we'll just put that there. And we'll come back and count this later, just when we do my sinking funds update. Okay, so if you have not seen previous videos, what I do with my Use My Change challenge is, instead of collecting all my change into a jar or a piggy bank, I use my quarters and my dimes and my pennies and all that in increments of $1 at the grocery store, using like a self-checkout machine. And so instead of using $1, I would use that change in order to pay for purchases. Usually that's going to come from food. That's how it's been working out so far. But this month I was able to use $2 worth of change, and then I'm going to save those dollars instead of saving the change. It's just going to be a little bit easier for me, and I personally prefer to just have the dollars instead of, I don't know, heavy change. So that is everything for food for January. Going back to gas, it does look like I didn't have gas purchases this month from this envelope. Let me explain. So in December, I was not able to go home for Christmas, unfortunately. Got sick, weather was really bad, all that kind of stuff. So in January, I took a trip early January to go see my family. And so I did use money from holiday to pay for that. And I still have some gas in my tank from that. So I'm just going to take this $100 then and put it towards car maintenance. Okay, then we'll count that a little bit later. So that, yeah, it's quite unusual for me not to do that, but because I was using that money from holiday, it just kind of worked out that way. And then in my other category, I may have to come back to this one just because I need to use $4. I need to take out $4, and I don't have quite enough change here. So let me do that. Let me come back to it. Okay. Let's go to my medical and debt binder. So in medical, I need to take out $99. And I'm just gonna take out, let's see, I'm gonna take out these 20s. And I will put back $1. Okay, and then finally I'm starting to get some of my bills for my medical debt. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take all this. I started making payments, so I'm gonna have to unstuff all of this. So I should have a total of 660. So we're just gonna quickly count and make sure. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 420, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60. So all of that is going to have to go back to the bank. Okay, let me see if I can go into my savings challenge binder and see if I can make some change for 20. Let me think where I would have change if I would. See if I have any in here really quick. Oh, perfect. Okay. So I'm going to just exchange these 4 5s for a 20. I'm gonna have to figure out a system because I'm always needing change and I never have it. So I'm gonna have to like come up with something, maybe create a little bit of a buffer account or something like that. Okay, so normally in January or every month I give myself $60. I did spend 10 of that to go to the laundromat, and I also need to unstuff $4. So I can take this 10 and give myself 6 back and change. And I think about like snacks or something like that. All right, and then the rest of this $46 is going to go into my other surplus. And these accounts are buffer accounts for me. I haven't decided on an amount that I would feel comfortable to have, because I think it depends in each little account, but I am just letting them grow for the moment. Okay, so I should have a total of 889. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to count this first before we get into the sinking funds update and then the cash condensing. And that way, once I do the cash condensing, I can make sure that I truly do have the same amount. So I'm just going to quickly count this. Oh, you know what? I did forget one thing. Sorry, I was looking at it and I was like, why don't I have more ones? I do need to unstuff $4 from my holidays binder, from my holidays envelope. I did go to some after Christmas sales, and okay, I'm just gonna give myself $5 because I don't have change, so that'll work. So then I should have $890 total. So let's give it a quick count again. 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. So 890. All right, so perfect. We're just gonna leave this over here in the tray for right now. And then I think what I'll do is I'll go through each little fund, count it up. hoping you can see this. And as we're in each envelope, we'll just do the condensing then. So we'll do this as one. Okay, you might not be able to see some of those binders, but I'm just gonna put them off to the side. Okay, so last month in food surplus, I had 135. And this month, I've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 210, 211. Okay. So let's swap these 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I've got a lot of 20s, so I'll just make an extra pile for it. Okay. So 211 in food surplus. In car maintenance, I had 68 last time. Now I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. So 168. So let's swap 5 20s, grab 100. And my other surplus, last time I had 98. Now I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, so 144. Okay. And I'm going to take these and swap it for 20. And since I only have 200 left, I think I'm going to leave this like this. That is fine for me. Okay, and then last month I did not have this envelope, but in January I added a fund called Giving, so I'm gonna quickly add it down here. It's got $20 in it, and I'll add that to my checklist for next time. Okay, so that should be it for that binder. Let's go in here to clothing. Last time I had 60, and this time 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay. I think that I will keep this like this, just because I am going to have purchases coming up, so I'm just going to leave it like that. In December, I had $60, and now I have 100. I think same thing for this. If I had more hundreds, I think that I would probably just switch it for 100, but since I don't, yeah, let's save it for the others. Travel in December, I had 60, and now I have 100. Now I am gonna switch that and just put 100 in there. Okay, car registration, let's count this time. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. And I am gonna swap that. Okay, so I still have 120. Holidays, it did have a big hit, but that's to be expected. So we went down to $3 left over in holidays. And then hobbies. 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, and that's that for that binder. I'm gonna skip my savings challenge binder for right now and move to my savings and debt binder. Okay, in medical, I have 100, 200, 300, 301, 302, 303. In extra debt, it is at 0 just because I have made payments. Okay, and then emergency savings, I've got 100, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60. So 360 there. And savings, I have 100, 200, 250, 300, 320, 340. And then in my month ahead, I've got 200, so no change there. All right, so let's go into my savings challenge binder really quickly. Oh, sorry. One more left. Got my down payment fund in here. So down payment fund, I've got 100, 200, 220, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 360. I'm just gonna double check because those 20s were kind of nice and they stuck together. So yes, 360. All right, and then in my savings challenge binder, in my first goal, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, so 196. And that goal is for electronics. I don't think there's anything I could condense. If I had more hundreds, I could probably swap those out, but I didn't give myself too many hundreds. Okay, in my second goal, my total there is 20, 40, 60, 61, 62. And that goal is saving $100 towards my emergency fund. So just kind of speeding that process up. For number 3, the amount in there is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. So 178. And my number 3 goal was saving $1,000 towards my beach fund. My 4th goal, I'm so close. This is, let's see, saving $100 towards debt, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97. All right, my 5th goal, which is $100 towards jewelry. I've I've got 20, 30, 31. And my last goal, which is $500 towards furniture. I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so 114. Okay, that is everything. So now let's just use the calculator and see if I gained or lost during January. Okay, so 211 plus 1. Okay, so we've got a total of 3287. All right, so we were able to save 737 in the positive, and that was even with emptying out my holiday fund and my extra debt fund, which is pretty good. So I am pleased with that. So total saved is 3,287. So yay! All right, so that's everything for now. I'm finally getting caught up on videos. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If so, please do all the things like leave me a comment or a question and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Okay, friends, so I totally forgot to do the other category, which is the change category. So I just wanted to show you this. I went ahead and totaled everything up, and it does indeed equal 737 for change there. I also wanted to let you know I did count the money afterwards, and I did have 890 after I condensed, so we're all good there. Just wanted to update you on that. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one.